So a lot of people are pulling it together for this impromptu Christmas gathering where a lot of us are just going to meet on here and say hello. So a lot of you who haven't seen yet, the link is in my Instagram. You can find the link in my Instagram story. If you want to be a part of the broadcast, feel free to be a part of the broadcast. It's about good spreading the tidings. Hello, hello, Merry Christmas, Ella. Definitely. Thanks for joining. Thanks so much for joining. Feel free to chime on in into the comments. Um, wish everyone Merry Christmas. If you would like to stop through to say a few kind words. And it's also linked into New Year as well. So it's like a Christmas celebration. So it's like New Year's resolution type of vibe. So you can chime on in and let us know exactly what your New Year's resolution is. For a lot of you who do not know, I'm Shea Diamond. Diamond. I'm Shea Diamond, singer-songwriter. For a lot of you who haven't yet gotten into the Christmas spirit, then I kind of nudge you a little bit to go and watch The Happiest Season on Hulu. There you can find one of my songs that I wrote for the movie called Blame It on Christmas. So go ahead and watch Happiest Season and listen to Shea Diamond all day, baby. Cause it's Christmas. Ooh, cause it's Christmas. Love you so much. Thank you so much, everyone who is sending love in the comments. I definitely appreciate you. And if you could share this broadcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, if you don't mind. I would definitely appreciate that. I'm hoping I don't have any lipstick in my teeth. Do I have a lipstick in my teeth? Let me know. Would y'all be honest? Or would y'all just let me go ahead with the smudge? Y'all wouldn't say nothing? Let me know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks everyone for joining. Welcome to the broadcast. Again, for a lot of you who are just joining, a lot of people are going to chime in late. It's just like an impromptu situation I put together. So a lot of people are just like, listen, sis, I need to get my face together. I have to let the world see me, without my face on. And so we're going to give them time. So feel free to keep those comments lit. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole lituation. So feel free to leave comments, be a part of the broadcast. Merry Christmas, Angela. Thank you so much. Love and light your way. I love to watch it, but it's not available outside the U.S. Oh, no. But you heard the song. And yes, you heard the song. Yeah, thank you so much for your support. Definitely appreciate that. Rolling into the new year, I'm very excited, and I'm just like really hopeful in what the new year can bring. So, y'all, I'm crossing my fingers, and I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. Period. So 2021 better be good to a sister. Yeah, if y'all can share this broadcast. And again, feel free to come on in and say hello if you would like to say hello in the broadcast. Always creating that space for people to come on in and show a little love and send a little light our way. So until then, y'all, it's a whole little vibe. And I'm just going to probably play some music or whatnot, Play a little music for y'all. What do y'all think? On your playlist, you can also find Christmas with Shea Diamond that I would love for y'all to support. It's just a little playlist I put together yeah, just a little something. And feel free to request additions as well, and I'll add them to the playlist. So your favorite jams, let me know. So I'll also post that on my IG for people to be able to suggest, new artists that you would love to see on the Christmas playlist. So just let me know. It's Christmas with Shea. With who? With Shea. So I am live. You can find me live on YouTube. The link is on Instagram. It's in my Instagram story for a lot of you who want to be a part of the broadcast. Feel free to be a part of the broadcast. So yeah, chime on in. Nate, you woke up this morning. Oh, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. I woke up this morning with my mind. Mm-hmm. So chime on in, y'all. Feel free to be a part of the broadcast. Ella, you said woo-ha, applause. Thank you so much for that love and so much for that light as well. Yeah, as we wait on people to get ready for the broadcast, y'all, I'm hoping everyone is having a good holiday this far. Let me know. Let me know exactly in the comments how your holiday is going. If you're spending your holiday alone, or if you're spending a holiday with family. If you're spending a holiday with your family and friends, then you're fortunate during this time. But if not, you're welcome to spend Christmas with Shea. We're coming through. It's a whole vibe. So come on in, show some love, say Merry Christmas. I know a lot of people call and say Merry Christmas, and so there's like a whole lot of calls and stuff. But I say, you know what? Everybody can show love at one time, and we can say Merry Christmas all around the world to each other. Your voice is amazing. Oh my God. Thanks, Faith. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. You're going to have me with a big head, like, no, I definitely appreciate that. So is everybody spending the holiday at home, or are you spending the holiday with friends? In Charlotte. Ooh. Charlotte, North Carolina, honey. I know that's right. So how is it there? Are you spending time with family during this time? Or are you by yourself? Are you cooking for one? And if you're cooking for one, do you know how to cook for one? Like, does anybody really, truly know how to cook for one? Just wondering. Oh, you with your boyfriend. Ooh, I'm kind of jelly right now because we all don't have no boo during this season. So you got your boo during the holiday season. Good for you. So I'm wishing y'all both the best during this holiday and have some fun. Celebrate. Definitely celebrate. True that. Love you too. Thank you so much for the love. You were fabulous at the HRC campaign. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. I'm not sure which HRC campaign because I've been to a whole lot of them. And so I've been performing last year. Well, we're still in this year. I like to just get rid of this year. I'm trying to hurry up with this year. So as Christmas kind of winds in, I feel like at some point, New Year's is going to come in and save the day, so yeah, definitely rushing the year. But this year I've performed so much with HRC last year as well. HRC Charlotte. Oh, I had so much fun in Charlotte. Oh my God. You guys showed me amazing time. I definitely appreciate all those moments to be in those spaces. Y'all, it makes me feel so super duper important. I'm like, yeah, super duper important. I was invited. You know, the year before I wasn't invited to nothing. So, when I'm invited to stuff, I'm like, of course, I'll accept that invitation. Yeah, I had an amazing time. I definitely missed those times, spending time with the HRC family. Yeah, those were some of my most enriching moments. Is spending time with family, laughing. When I first came into the HRC family, I just assumed I had an idea of what it would be, and it ended up being just like a just family all fighting for the same thing, and it's nothing like it. From Brazil, and I'm your fan. Oh, I love Brazil. Brazil always holding me down. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. Shout out to Brazil. Thanks so much for the love. Hopefully our glamour women are getting themselves together, and hopefully people are chiming on in to come on and be a part of the broadcast as well. So it's not just my pretty face that you're going to see the whole time. You're going to see some other pretty faces and some other handsome faces coming through the broadcast. I welcome everyone to come and celebrate Christmas with Shea. So you can come in, you can sing me a Christmas song. Well, actually, gonna be singing the world a Christmas song. So I welcome you to come in and sing a Christmas song and enjoy a Christmas vibe with us. Bless us with a song, bless us with a poem, bless us with a prayer, bless us with whatever your soul wants to give. Uh, Hello there. Love how you are doing. Thanks, Dollhouse. I definitely appreciate that support, y'all. So, for people who are just coming into the broadcast, again, I was telling people if you haven't watched The Happiest Season yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and watch that movie. Get into the vibe. Normally, y'all, I'm not this gung ho on Christmas. I'm not really celebrating Christmas like that. But since I'm a part of Christmas now, I feel like I'm included in the holidays. So, so I feel like I'm a part of the holidays now. I am one with the holidays. So hopefully everyone is having an amazing Christmas this far. Did you open up your presents? Let me know. How is it? It's been awesome seeing you live on here. It's been crazy. A year, hasn't it been? Yeah, definitely. It's been a crazy year. But I'm like one of those people who like believe that it's going to get worse before it get better, if that makes any sense, because this isn't going to be it. Yeah, it's going to be worse. So I expect that, and so I'm just hoping that we really take some important lessons from what's happening around us. That we come closer together, because we're stronger together than we are separated. So we're stronger than anything that is set against us. So I believe that together, and if we unify, then there's a whole lot of things that we can accomplish during this time. Because, yeah, it's getting bad, and I feel like we don't have enough support from our government. Can we get a little more? Give me some more. Give me just a little. Give me some more. Give me 600. Give me some more. And hopefully next year will be way much better than this year. And I know they keep talking about the fourth wave of COVID. Oh my God. The fourth wave. Oh my God. I thought I was stuck somewhere in between like the third wave. Like I thought, like sheesh might have been. Merry Christmas, God's Kingdom. Ooh. Jim J. Welcome, 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 welcome. How you feel about Miss Camilla? Okay, so first of all, I know a lot of people have been asking me that lately, because I met her. Now I came in not really supporting her. because of some of the things she did in the past. Now, I know before y'all say anything that who are you, Shea, to judge any damn body? And yeah, I had to pull myself in. One of my sisters was like, hey, you really need to talk to that sister. And so I talked to her. She held herself accountable for the things that she did. And I had never seen anybody do that before, especially to little old me. Like, who am I? Like, and so she held herself accountable. She apologized, and she did that time and time again. So, and she's also talked about the things that she did since then, um, like some of the things to where a person could kill you and they would say, oh, I didn't know that this person was gay and I just did that. And so, yeah, I think it was called a panic defense or some mess. I don't want to curse y'all, but it was something, and she shut that down. So I say they have 4 years to show us exactly what they plan for us, and not to wait to like the last year and really start doing something just so they can get the vote to get another 4 years. No, we're talking about actually showing from day one what we can expect from your leadership. And during this time, we need a leader who is able to carry us through this, not to dictate us through to do anything, but to actually listen to the people. Because it doesn't take a rocket scientist to be able to run the country, because we already do that. So basically, we keep everything afloat. It's the workers that do that. It's nobody else that does. It's the workers. And so we are what makes America great, if it's ever been great. It's the workers. It's the people that have put their blood, sweat, and tears into building, into preparing, and into upholding. So I'm just gonna say that. And yes, child, thank God Trump lost. Oh, can I get another hallelujah? Hallelujah. Yeah, we need a little hallelujah moment. Shout out to Shangela. We need a little hallelujah moment. Blue, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. And again, if y'all want to come on in, you can find the link on my Insta story. If you would like to join the broadcast, let me know. I'm not sure, Nate, if you want to come on or not. If you do, I can send you the link. I could just because I think you have to send people the link. So I'm not sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and send you the link. Oh, you definitely Dollhouse. Dollhouse says, as from what I've been gathering, is that this whole current year went on pause. That part, that whole entire part. Sing American Pie. Oh my God. Okay. I don't like antiques. I want something new. The world don't like no freaks coming in their room. But this beggar's got a right to choose. I'm not a stranger, I'm just like you. I need love, I don't need money. After all these years, baby, I'm still running. Who's gonna say my wanting is not a need? I get looks that get so dirty. After all these years, baby, it's still hurting.
Girl,
Who's gonna say
I'm about to
I
go.
won't
Girl,
not
I'm about to go.
me?
Girl, I'm about to go, girl. Girl, you text me
You have to get up out of here.
as people up in here. Girl, I'm about to go. I'm out of here. Merry Christmas, I love you. I gotta go, honey.
I love you, Marion Jones. What you say, Lala? You said you gotta go. You ain't going nowhere. You just got up in here.
No, girl, I gotta go, girl. I'm not ready. I don't see nobody in here.
Oh, you say you? What you mean?
I only see you.
You don't see the comments?
No.
Oh, I see what you. Yeah. So yeah, people are. I can see the comments on my end. I don't know if that's because I'm doing the broadcast. God's Kingdom says, "Hey, Lala." God's Kingdom, you better get your butt on up in the broadcast and say hello because Lala can't see the comments.
Who's God's Kingdom?
That's Nate.
Nate from Nate.
Your Pastor Nate.
Yeah,
Your
He's the reason for the season, Pastor.
Welcome to the broadcast. I'm so happy to spend Christmas with my sister. Oh my God! So we get to see her getting ready. So now y'all get to hear me fussing at her like I do if I'm over her house. Hurry up!
Girl, I'm not staying this long, girl. I really can't just say hi, honey. I'm Grinch this year. I do not want to be bothered, child.
Nate is laughing at you.
I'm just taking through, honey. Nate don't be laughing. Don't be laughing, honey. Encouraging her. Sometimes you gotta encourage yourself.
Oh, you better sing it. Stop playing.
Girl, I'm not coming out here doing all that shit.
He's a victory.
Just came out here telling my sister that Jesus is the reason.
For the season, yeah.
That's all, honey. Just came through here telling people happy holiday real quick. You know, I didn't know who was on here, honey. This is live. I'm sure this is the one that will go viral when I'm looking a mess. Hands up, please don't you.
You know, you never look at you never look at a mess that skin look is like butter, like butter.
No, honey.
Like butter.
This will be the one video that'll go viral, child. So if it's gonna go viral, go to Goddess Queen Sister on Instagram.
Yeah, with the one with you getting ready. Of course, it would never be the one to where we looking like.
Right.
You know, it'll always be the one to where it was something in the background. It wasn't supposed to be in the background. A lash was popping off or something. Those are the only ones that will go viral.
Right.
But
that's real.
It
really,
is.
It's real in these streets.
It's real in these streets. Let's talk about it.
It's really, really real in these streets. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, honey. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. Keeping it real.
I can't with you. I'm not with you on this holiday season.
Keeping it real with you, honey. That's all.
What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe in those. I think those are things that people put into manifestation that you're going to put something ahead that you're not going to do, which is something that we're designed to do to make you seem like you're a better human, I'm going into a new season to be better, when all the time, everything's a new season. There's a new season when you have a new moon. There's a new season. You're celebrating your birthday. Your birthday is actually your year anniversary, if you want to be technical. So you have those intuitions. Now, I do believe in reflecting on the year, good, bad, and indifferent, people, places, and things, and setting up some pathways and goals on what you want to try to do in the new year. But like, I have a New Year's resolution. Like, if that's the case, dust off the one you had from last year and see what you didn't do from last year and why you didn't accomplish what you didn't do last year. Let's start there. But I'm very much so about evaluation. I think evaluation of self is important on a weekly basis, monthly basis, bi-quarterly. Like, I believe that that's a part of your overall well-being. So I do that. But I don't actually set expectations of that nature. Like, we talk every year at the end of the year and we set things, and normally we are each other's accountability partners and say, girl, remember we said we was gonna do XYZ. Now I do stuff like that where I have
I like that, having accountability partners.
Yeah.
That make sure that you're able to keep that in
Yeah.
check.
And check in and say, hey, how's it going? He said he was going to do XYZ. How's that going?
Right. I agree.
I think when you do that, you have to that's important. I think it makes it more that you're more committed. I think when you go into when you say, I want somebody to hold me accountable to these commitments, I think it just looks better than you just saying, here's my New Year's resolution. And the first week hey, Facebook, and then the rest of the month you don't see them no more. It's like you riled up, and then it's like the Wizard of Oz, the Wiz. We can all go back to conducting our business.
That's very true. So, have you ever said one that you didn't finish?
Yeah, I actually had a couple that I was going to do this year that I didn't do, and so I want to make sure. Oh, it's time for me to go, girl. I knew this shit was going to be a setup. How y'all doing?
Happy holidays.
Hey,
honey. Is that Lala? Hey,
yeah.
Come here. Hey. Come here. Hold on. Look at your auntie. Come here. Look at your auntie Lala. Look how big you got.
Hi, Louis.
Sure, it's real staticky.
Happy holidays, Louis.
He done got so big.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. How y'all doing?
Doing great. Yeah, just wanted to check up on everybody, find out how everybody was doing for the holidays.
I'm following you and sharing all your stuff. I see you doing the Miss Santa Claus and stuff. I was like, look at her. I just sharing it. I'm telling everybody, click it. They like, what's this? I'm like, just click it. I'm so proud of you. You are doing it.
Hopefully next year we get a black Mrs. Claus, and so they can use a song again.
You already did it. You the black Mrs. Claus. Don't let nobody else take that from you. You already did it.
Okay.
You know, hopefully we're gonna cross our fingers on that one. We done survived a pandemic, so hopefully we're gonna cross our fingers on that.
Didn't we? Did you? I tell you.
I hate that it has people be in here and it won't show you. You gotta swipe up.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Cecilia, Mariah.
So
good. Happy holidays, family.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. How's everybody doing?
Y'all, we made it. We made it to see another freaking Christmas. We couldn't be together. We couldn't do nothing. We couldn't throw no event or nothing. But we can get on live and say Merry Christmas.
Yes, we can.
That is amazing. So thank you so much for putting this together. So nice to see you all. I am a little bit overwhelmed. This is so beautiful, y'all.
Yes, this is amazing.
I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. Hopefully, in
literally like a family reunion for all of us. It's like a family reunion. I haven't seen Javon in forever. I haven't seen Navy forever. I haven't seen Mariah in a little minute.
You ain't seen me in forever, girl. A lot going on.
You haven't seen.
But wait a minute, why Lala over there putting on makeup? It looked like Mariah getting all dolled up.
Yeah, you know Mariah probably putting on makeup.
No, Mariah, I love the drama of the hair down. Why you put it back? No, I like it down.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I was doing. Hello, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So I don't know if y'all have seen Jingle Jangle, but she's everything I needed. And I had my hair all up, and they got a bitch with her coconut oil ready. And y'all caught me while I was undoing my hair, getting my fro ready. So I was like, okay, she'll like to set you up. She will send you these links, and you don't know who be in these motherfucking rooms.
Very that.
Very nice.
When I
Very
saw the invite, I was like, oh my goodness, is she singing live somewhere? I was like, oh my God, I'm about to
All
get a
right. I said, I
Christmas
don't know who's gonna be in
concert.
this
I
room.
was excited.
I don't know who in this room. We just sitting here with the doggies, chilling. Say, hey y'all.
Hey.
Hey y'all, I definitely appreciate y'all coming through, and you know, y'all know how I am. I will send like these impromptu links, and the fact that y'all clicked on it show how much y'all love me.
Yeah. Yo, I love your song.
I think
sis.
Mariah, I think yours cut off for a minute.
No, I said I love your song. I'm gonna plug my phone in, y'all. Let me charge my phone for a minute or two, cause my phone looks like
Okay.
you want it. But I'm gonna stay on.
Okay. Y'all,
How are
so
you doing, Shea? How you doing, Jabon? How I haven't seen you all in so long.
Listen, I'm hanging in there. I got these kids here, and my daughter, my wife. We doing Christmas. It finally looked like Christmas. We put the tree up last night and did all the gifts for the kids and stuff.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
my God, that is
They over here crying.
You.
She
that
got
was
the
a whole
dog.
lot of gifts. Y'all got all those gifts. Y'all better say thank you. Y'all say thank you.
Look at this one.
Hey,
Yay! Look
thank
at
you, little one.
Yeah,
so
yes,
cute.
yes. They are a lot.
And why is Lala beating her face? Is she getting some? Is she going looking for
Right,
some fun?
she beating that face. You know,
I'm working this morning, child.
There's still that evil dude who's trying to steal.
yeah. I can't believe I got a few people to come on through. You know, it was so impromptu. I said I'll probably be the only person on there
I
talking.
gotta go by and talk to the kids in Missouri, honey.
In Missouri?
Yeah, I gotta go on this ACLU Zoom call, talk to the homeless kids in Missouri for this little thing they having. So I'm gonna go through there and
Definitely send them
hang
some
out
love
with
and
them.
some light from our way.
Yeah, so that's why I'm getting this makeup together, honey. Child. Pictures will be taken. I don't need to be on looking crazy on Twitter today.
How is everything for you, Shea?
It's going great. I feel like this was like the most challenging time. It's like Christmas. You know, I feel like everybody's at home, or with family. You know, ooh, I like this
Ooh,
rap. Yeah. Oh yeah, loving it. You know,
bitch still
I
can
can
give
see your hair
face.
the
That bitch
color.
still can
I
give
can actually see
face.
your hair that color. Yeah. It just looks like it's wrapped up right now, but it looks like it's kind of like uh not a fuchsia, but it's just like I don't hear
You
your
muted, Maria. Mariah, you muted. There you go.
My girlfriend muted the phone. I said, y'all talking about my rag? Y'all gonna offer about my little cooking
yeah, it
rag?
looked like you had hair on. You know, I don't have my glasses on, so it looked like it was just wrapped.
She could put hair on. She could put
Period.
hair in the room. There's hair here. There's hair in the room.
Hair, right. Hair in the bag, hair on my head.
Hair on my head. Sis, your song, so let me just tell you what happened. Caribou, come get behind me. So we in the kitchen cooking yesterday. And I'm listening to you and I'm listening to other stuff already. And I'm like, you know what she should do? She need to make a Christmas song. Bitch, here she go. She was like, she did already.
Yeah.
And I instantaneously, Miss Thing, it made my Christmas, bitch.
Yeah, hey, Shea.
I
didn't remember me. Yeah.
Thank you for putting Mariah on point. I can't believe you knew before Mariah did.
Bitch, it's no shade. Bitch, you put a shimmy in my shake, bitches out in here, you bitches. Cause Miss Thing Rudolph don't never behave anyway, bitch. I say yes. I called them lyrics. I was in here living. So, It's lit. It's lit. It's lit though. So yeah, that's what it's giving. So shout out. Are there more? I only listened to that and it was in a mix. Do you have other Christmas music?
I have I have Blame It on Christmas and Mrs. Claus.
Okay, well,
So
all right. I'll bump to Mrs. Claus and we'll
Blame It on Christmas is with BB Roxa.
No, you
What?
played that.
Yeah.
You definitely played that.
Yeah.
You definitely say that. Don't see no shade.
That was amazing.
Miss Thing, you've arrived when you can, in earnest, release a Christmas single or Christmas LPs or two. Miss Thing, that's it. You've arrived, bitch, and be good ones too. Don't gag, bitch. You end up playing at Walmart and Target, bitch, with the rest of
somebody said they heard my song on the radio. I was like, what? They played it on the radio? Shoot.
Yes.
You know,
get those coins. Get those coins. Radio gonna pay you every time your songs are playing.
Okay, radio.
Don't let them fuck with your money, bitch.
Okay. Is that only water, Cecilia? I need a water too, but is that water?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you know what water is, mama.
Y'all not the only ones who can pour y'all some water. I could go and pour me some water too.
If I pour anything, she's going to be stronger. Oh Lord.
Happy juice. That happy juice.
So what are y'all cooking? Y'all cooking too?
No.
I'm Argentinian. We cook on the eve last night, and today
I'm just a late ass bitch. I was supposed
to.
But...
I made some piece of meat with mushroom. It was nice. Did you cook, Mariah?
Mariah
girl cook down. Yeah.
Right, don't you
Mariah owes me a bushel of corn.
First of all, bitch, wait a minute. Don't come
Mariah owes me a bushel of corn. The last time she told me,
how I turn the camera?
She was like, I just passed a whole field of corn.
Can I turn the camera?
Oh my God.
Oh. Mariah, did you cook?
Yeah.
I was chilling the potatoes for the potato salad. We'll eat that about 6, 7 when she's marinated all day. Yeah, I'm about to finish cooking.
Period.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm fat. Y'all think I'm getting fat by accident?
I know sometimes you throw your big toe in something, but
let me say I try. Look, I try. So why you not cooking, ma'am?
You know, the thing is the real shade of this apartment is it has like no fan over the stove.
Oh, you get over it.
Really, really boxed in. So as soon as if I was to turn on all 4, of my eyes in the oven, it would just be nonstop. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, you
live go from both rooms.
In other words,
there's no way to.
You in a white woman building. She's white.
Right. To where you just order
all the alarms, all the bells and whistles work.
You put a wet towel? Can you put a wet towel around it?
I can try that. Do I do that before I start cooking?
That's crackhead behavior. Devon. I used to put the towel over the thing. I was smoking like crack, bitch. Get your shit together, brother.
That's the old school from back in the day when we used to go to the function out of town and the kids wanted to smoke and they had to smoke in the room, and I'm like, look, my credit card is on this room. You better wrap towels around that, put towels under the door, wet towels, because I'm not paying extra for y'all smoking in the room. So that's all from the ball.
We all know that convention.
Bitch, I have smoked some crack in hotel rooms. Getting the client. The crack client is the best client ever.
Cecilia, you got KK in the comments laughing.
Okay, well.
You wrap a towel over there. You put a wet towel, under the door so it doesn't go down, and you always put the
And
busy
keep the water running.
the busy
cold
thing
water
in the
running.
door, because one time I didn't, and the housekeeper opened the door, and girl, that was show. They called the police and everything.
I can't. I can't. Oh, where
So,
Lala
Cecilia,
go?
she has an engagement. She got to talk to the kids.
She had to go to the talk to the kids. Oh, okay.
It's just beating that mug and stuff,
I
getting
need to
ready.
actually. So I love y'all. I stopped it right at Jingle Jangles, and so first of all, Javon, I texted you that I loved you the other day. You didn't text me back. I feel away.
Cloudy said,
Cecilia, I love you.
"Hey, Mariah."
You text me? Oh
I
shucks.
said I love you. It's on my mind. You paid me no mind. Cecilia, we gotta fuck Albany up. We'll talk. Let's make this blue wall, whatever they talk about Albany. Let's make it work for us. Shea, I just have to talk to you later. It's something with. I'll be honest, y'all all on the phone, but mind y'all business. HRC, call me later. And I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. I'm being the
Love
worst,
you too,
though.
babe.
I interrupted the movie.
Thank you, Mariah,
Yeah,
for
what happened today?
I see it. I see it. There you go. You sure did. Damn.
I did text you.
Oh, you did. I'm
did.
looking at it now. Like I missed
Yes.
it.
Mad random, and that don't happen often. Yo, you won't get it again.
Listen,
I love
listen.
y'all.
You know you
I love you
listen,
too.
so
I love
Shea,
you
I'll
too.
call you later, or when you free, call me.
Okay, babe.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas, y'all.
love you.
Yeah, and Javon, thank you so much. You made my Christmas like really happy. You know, I don't know if you know, but I've been having a little bit of hard time with the
Oh
passing of my
no.
aunt. But you know, you all
What
made me
happened?
smile. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. I needed this very much, and I appreciate you both, and I love you both, and I'm very grateful to have you both in my
love you,
life.
Cecilia. Make sure
Oh,
you
we
call me
love
if you
you.
need
We
anything.
definitely
You
love
always
you.
there for everybody and their mama. Make sure you let me know if you need anything. Just call me, text me, whatever it is. Just let me know.
Yeah, Cecilia, you know I'm not far from you. Just call me, mama. You know that. I'll drive right
You can
over.
always run down on his house and just beat his door.
Yep.
So,
And we
I
got
love
the
you.
kids and everything. So
thank you, babe.
just let me know. They'll bring joy to you. Bye bye. Oh my goodness. Listen. Look at my sister. Girl. Happy holiday.
Taylor.
Look at my
Royals.
sister.
Grand
Hello.
Rising.
How is everyone? It's so good to see you all.
Blessed. Oh my
Merry
goodness.
Christmas.
Merry
Same
Christmas.
to you. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Look at this.
I missed
You know what?
this. Huh?
Shadeja, I have to, you really did it. Thank you so much for bringing everybody together so that we can see everyone. This is a blessing, truly a blessing. Oh my goodness.
I think this is
Oh, she done popped off.
oh shoot, I'm sorry
There
about
she goes.
that.
She's coming back. There she goes.
I hate the way it hides in the corner. Like you have to swipe people up to see. And I thought Shayla was somebody else. I was like, wait a minute, I got somebody else waiting. I pressed down and it pressed her out. Yeah, they need more space, you know.
Oh wow.
Minimize the
This is
comment a little
beautiful.
bit and you know, give us more camera room.
This is so beautiful. How many people can you get on here at one time?
I forgot, Shayla, you the one who six.
Yeah, you can have like people like that are on screen, but then you can still have like the 100 that are just kind of kicking it in the backstage.
What?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
But they can hear what's going on, but you can't hear them. You know what I mean? Until the host brings them on the screen.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is great.
So you create this space and then log on to Facebook Live. So then people on Facebook can interact with you all at the same time.
Right.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, this was great. I'm just so happy that I got to see y'all, and this is
Javon,
amazing. Thank you
definitely
so much.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much, and I'm gonna get out there to
Oh my
California so I
God!
see what's going on.
You better. You got two
I got so many people out there to see. Like so many people was like, Javon, you travel everywhere, but you have not been to California. What's the deal? I'm like, all right, I'm coming. I gotta make y'all all gonna have to meet me in one space because I'm not traveling to everybody's space.
You know what we actually need is we need to do like we've done everywhere else and have some type of haven, like get like an Airbnb or something and have like
Exactly.
a space to where we
Right.
can create this space, get some drinks, get some food, get some folks to cook on up in there and stuff,
There
and
you go.
and celebrate on each other.
There you go. All right, so we'll talk about that and see if we can make that happen. Trust me, we'll get it together. Shayla, you
I feel like I'm with two of the
nobody
right now.
have to come out of pocket. We get some funding for this and say that it's a retreat that's well needed.
It's
for us
well
to all come
needed.
together.
It's well needed. It's well needed. And
All
so
right, that's what we do.
I think that is very important. I know that we're all, we've gone through a lot, we deal with a lot. So I have been trying to work on a waiting to exhale gathering, literally for us to exhale, particularly those of us who are working with the community every day. Sometimes it can wait on us.
And a real exhale.
And
a real exhale, sis. No work. Just like 2 days
a real one.
Of just breathing, massages, water.
Oh,
no work.
Yes.
I'm serious. Yes. No work.
Yes.
No cell phones ringing.
We have people in our community that we can put to work that actually do that job, who are licensed at doing it. So if we can have somebody to come through, we can maybe have like a little, mini,
healing
in there to where we get a little music up in the situation and get a couple people to perform, good food. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Come on, Shayla. Let's work it out. We'll see if we can get Gilead or somebody to pay for it.
Yeah, get the biggest Airbnb we can afford.
We can get a mansion. Flux or Gilead can pay for it.
Now we're thinking on the same page. Get a nice little mansion. Invite everybody out for a mansion party.
Get out of here. There we go.
Yeah, that'd be. I think Gilead would probably.
Everybody dressed. Everybody put on a little clothes.
We can talk to Diana about that, right?
Yeah, I would
because
definitely
Diana
say
got a new position over there now.
Yeah. But I think Gilead would definitely be interested in putting something like this together. But we have to understand anyone we reach out to is going to want something for their money.
So what would they want?
I'm not doing that.
Ideally,
they should already want to do this.
Do we gotta put a little out there? What we got?
I think if we approach it as a healing space, I see more people being able to jump on it and support it financially. Because even though we're gathering, to have a good time, as trans people, we can't just get together and not break open some of the stuff that helps us heal, that helps us regenerate some energy,
Right.
Listen.
Well, nobody knows how to heal like we do. So I think we're the experts in.
But sometimes we need those tools. Sometimes we need those tools. I'm almost 50, and trust me, I still need some tools. I got so much.
It's very true.
I need a woosah.
A whole woosah.
Yes. Javon. How's everything for your birthday?
It was okay. It was. We had to do what we had to do because it's COVID, and I'm like, I'm still trying to keep it together because I done lost a lot of people this year. So it wasn't what I wanted, but I'm alive, so I'm thankful. 50 is major.
It's
but
major. Right.
It's okay. I'm alive, and I hopefully get to do it again next year. By the grace of God, we're still here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of my family is not. And you know what, Shagasia? That's what I meant to tell. What happened to you with the song for Monica's thing? What happened? We don't put your name on the obituary and everything, and people looking at me like, "Well, where's the song at?" I was like,
we were still in talks. It was so much going on as far as like work and stuff, and I was trying my best to do it. And soon as I got finished with all this singing, all this recording, my voice was tapped out. I didn't even have a speaking voice.
Oh my God!
So, and this was the longest my voice had ever been gone.
Because I was like, everybody was looking at me, and I was like, I don't know. She didn't sing the song. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, look, I did my job. I called her. I called.
You did.
I called Janet Ma. I did my job. I said, she said yes. I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely was my intention to. I told you that even if I couldn't sing, I would say something. I didn't even have a speaking voice, and so to insult her memory by wailing all over the place or by talking like.
Oh no! Yeah, we
would have.
Girl, I can tell you
nothing to nobody, and all I would have said.
When you get a minute,
cry and make everybody else cry.
When you get a minute, just do like one verse or something and post it, so that way we can say, "Here the song go."
Oh my God!
Because your name is in the obituary to sing the selection.
Okay. So now that I have my voice, I'll still post something. I'll figure out if I can do something that's special for her.
You can just put it right on her wall.
Help me. Just like record something. I can just record something and post it on.
You can sing a cappella and throw it down. You don't need
I want it to be special. Monica really meant a lot.
Yes. Amen. Yes. I felt that. Yep. Well, Fabian is ready when you are, and y'all make it beautiful, and y'all can post it right on her wall, and that's it. Like, cause I knew that something, was going on. I was like, maybe she working, maybe they overworking her, because I tried to call you and it went to voicemail, and I'm like,
stop.
That's not
and
like
I had discovered an app, for broadcasting, and so my voice was just like.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you make sure you take care of yourself out there too, because I know when they work you, they work you.
Well, I attributed most of it to doing that extra talking on the new app, and also my change in diet. Since I'm vegan, I don't know if that changed how my body, my voice, and everything.
Wow.
I've always kind of just sang without any problem, and even when I didn't have a voice, I'll be sitting in New York still wailing without a voice, and something would come out, but but now it's just like okay, it's gone. Now I need to shut it down for a while. I realize now I'm getting old. My vocal cord is probably getting older.
Oh. Is that what it is? Okay.
Changing diet, changing the hormones, you name it.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. You know this is your money. You make sure you take care of it.
It is, but you know me. I'm thinking I got to think on some other levels too. Like, what happens if something happens to my voice? I have to have a backup. I have to have something.
You lip sync.
If the only thing I get paid for is my voice, then baby, I gotta start doing a TikTok dance or something.
Listen, you better lip sync like them other ones be lip syncing. Just make sure you lip sync the right words.
I'm kidding, not with you, Javon.
And when the song starts skipping, when the song starts skipping, make sure you lip sync skip too.
Somebody taught me a little trick that you can do. They say you're supposed to do something.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Something. I don't know.
Watermelon.
Watermelon
You said
bubble
what?
gum. Say watermelon bubble gum, and it
gum.
look like you singing all the songs. That's the lip sync trick. Watermelon bubble gum.
Damn.
Period.
That is so old school. All right, y'all. Well, let me get out of here. I love y'all. I miss
All right,
y'all.
love you too. Thank you so
Take
much
care
for
of
joining
yourselves.
us.
And Shayla, we got to work on this. All right, Mama?
Yeah, I'm down for it. And I'll actually be in New York in February. So perhaps at the time that depending on what it looks like in the world. But right now, I'm tentatively scheduled to come to New York in February.
Okay.
You know, but I'll keep you posted.
All right. Okay. Love y'all. Stay safe.
Happy holidays. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Oh my God, girl. That was so good. I can't believe so many people showed up and came in. And
That I miss so much.
you said what?
I hate that I miss so much.
I mean, I was on for almost an hour now. So yeah, people came through. We left, just like we did, when you came on. It was same vibe. And I feel like that it will live somewhere on social media at some point. People will be like, "Oh, that's how they get down for the holidays." Yes, this is pandemic style.
We do that. I love it. We got to have a little space wherever it is.
Right.
Well, I'm appreciative for you putting this together. That's amazing.
Yeah. It was kind of like a little impromptu. Like I was, like I wasn't expecting that it was going to be like this big or elaborate thing, but just like a space just to come through and say Merry Christmas for people who want to say Merry Christmas, because a lot of us, we can't spend, the holidays with our families and with our friends. And so it's a really trying time. So it's just like another way to check, to check in on folks.
This checks. Yeah. And that's really important. I just lost a niece like 3 days ago due to COVID here in LA. And so and today is her actual birthday. So it's it's been a lot going on just in general, but now things have definitely hit closer to home. And so it gets harder and harder to find ways to be at peace, to find some comfort. Hey, Queen. And so it's important for us to, pull in together so that we make sure that we're okay.
Right. Yeah. But see, if nobody does these check-ins, how do we ever know what's going on with you? Like, how do And so people are dealing with deaths in their family. People are going through so many things, relationship issues, everything, and people would never know because we're not able to visit each other. We're not able to keep in contact like we were before the world came to an end.
And that's real. Ooh, that's so real. How are you though? You been all right? You been good?
I've been good. Like I was telling Javon, it was a time that I didn't have my voice, and I was really scared I wouldn't get it back. And so, like Ashley can really attest to, me talking to her and running it in my voice.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Hi, Shayla.
How are you, Queen? Wonderful.
I see you got your Santa baby hat on.
Oh my, ho ho ho.
Santa baby, I'm really been off of
Santa baby. Oh, we gotta play some music.
Hurry tonight.
I love it.
Yeah, if you sang that song, I would not be mad with your hat on right now. Looking like right, looking like a black Mariah Carey.
Wow.
Hurry.
You said a black Mariah Carey?
Yeah, I know it's so problematic to call somebody a black somebody, but yeah,
I take it.
But
Mariah is black.
She sure is. That's
why I laughed.
Sure is. Oh yeah. So yeah. So looking like a darker Mariah Carey. just a little bit. Just a little bit darker.
Just a touch.
Just a little bit. Y'all, thank y'all so much for joining Christmas with Shea. I definitely appreciate y'all. This was like this impromptu thing that I kind of put together last minute. And so I was like literally sending links up into like the last like 5 minutes of me actually creating the broadcast. I was just like sending to people. So I'm like, so
it's a great effort. Definitely. It's good to
right?
see. Yeah.
And these days, it takes so much to even be seen on camera. It's like with the pandemic, you get used to not being seen. So this is like a job to just put on anything to look, presentable.
Well, I'm sorry. With me, I'm just like, I got laundry to do today.
Period. Laundry and cooking. Laundry and cooking. That's a laundry and cooking look.
I mean, what you see is what you get. Period. But I thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the invite. I have to do laundry so I can put this big silver aluminum pan in that oven. But
definitely.
Yes.
I wanted to Ashley to kind of like talk a bit about her tea time endeavors that she's trying to do to raise money to get tea time with the girls back on track and back for the masses. So if we can,
okay. So
efforts, to just like even if sharing the message, like
right.
people can be able to donate because she's running that by herself now, and so you know how it is. Running something as a Black woman on your own, and so if we can get the people to invest in our community, not just the things that are highly publicized and highly favored, but also the up and coming Jane that's trying to get some good content out to the people. And so she served us for years, creating content with Tea Time with the Girls. And I think it's only right for our community to find ways to celebrate her and her work. Like she never asked for an award. When we start thinking about how trans women show up, how they put in all this work, like a lot of the murders we wouldn't have known about if it wasn't for Monica Roberts, if it wasn't for Ashley Bree, and so that's just the reality of things. Like they're the first person to share trans content, especially when it comes to a POC content. You can expect to see that, on them. And sometimes I discover other artists through her page, other content, other stories through her page. And so I just think it's important that we highlight these small, news sources for our community. Whether it's gossip, whether it's fun, whatever the situation is, we should inspire it. We should encourage it. Because in the cis straight community, they got everything under the spectrum when it comes to representation. And so it's not for us to judge and say, but this is not what I agree with. I don't agree with these topics. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. You don't have to. But the fact that there is a visible trans woman that is putting her efforts out there, putting her time into that, she's doing something besides trying to just survive, but she's trying to thrive. And so when we start putting our minds together about endeavors when it comes to business and stuff, I think we deserve support, and we just don't get it. And we certainly don't do it amongst each other. So we can find like ways to support each other. In 2021, we should have a collaborative effort of how we can move forward as our trans tribe, because we're the ones who get thrown under the bus. We do so much, but we get so little. We support so many, but we can hardly count on our hands of people that will show up for us. And so, what it means to have a trans woman, have people show up for them, that gives her notoriety. People start to respect her. Her life at that point matters. When she can call out and her voice can be amplified, and they know that they'll hear that voice, then now her life means something. And so we have to always encourage and amplify each other's voices. Every trans woman deserves a billion fucking followers. Why? Why? It's because the messages that we put out there, everyone needs to hear it. So it's not just only important for us to be visible and to just to be seen. It's the messages that we talk about that nobody else will talk about, that nobody else cares. You can talk about the trans murders until you're blue in the face, and nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to share those stories except for us, and nobody's going to constantly share those stories until they compel people to want to go into action, except for us. And so I think any way that we can to amplify these voices to be seen in every platform. There should be people in music, in politics. We need a gossip blog. We need all this. We need a trans calendar of all trans women. Fuck Victoria's Secret. We need our own fucking secret. So
we've been the secret.
2021, we're not playing. We're not asking to be accepted anymore. We're not asking to be tolerated anymore. We're just asking you to get the fuck out of our way so we can do what it is that we have to do and what we've been doing. We're just asking you to get out of our way in 2021. Yeah. And so we don't care if you like us. You may not agree with who we're sleeping with. You may not agree with the fact that your boyfriend left. You may not agree with a whole lot of things. But the thing is you just need to get out of the way and make room for trans women in 2021.
Right.
And so we need to support each other because individual, they don't think much of us. But if it's a whole helping heaping of us, now they see us. Try to run down on 5 or 6 of us.
Things will look a lot different.
It's a whole lot different. So, we've always been the ones that we always wanted to be isolated. We always wanted to be just that girl and not you. But what that did is made us defenseless because as soon as someone says, oh, oops, that's not what you think it is, that's a trans woman. Now, everything that you've had, how you've been seen has been diminished to nothing that fast. So your beauty, your money, none of that means anything once they said this is not what it appears to be. Now your life is in jeopardy. So I believe that it's a thing that we have to, it's imperative that we start to come together more. And even if it doesn't mean that we have to be hooked onto each other and you need to follow me to the bathroom, it means that we need to have some sense of presence to where people know that we're not by ourselves. People watch you all the time. They watch to see if you got family coming over. They sit there and watch you, especially when they find out you're trans. All they doing is just fucking watching you. The boys watching you. Everybody watching you, trying to figure out like what's going on and how can I get that on some different type of level.
So true.
We have to hold each other accountable. We have to be our sister's keeper. And so even the ones that you don't like, hey girl, I ain't heard from you in about a month. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Okay.
And 2020 has been the deadliest year we've ever had when it comes to the trans murders. So I hear people that, cis or just people that are not trans complain. Why is everything trans lives matter? Why not? Who else is going to say it? Who else is going to amplify that message that Black trans lives matter? Because people get it confused when they see these shows. They just see the good side, the glamorous side, but there is an other side to our lives, and it's not beautiful or glamorous. We're barely living towards the age 20. Before it was 30. Ashley Marie Preston used to say thrive over 35. That was the message from like 2017, because now in 2019, 2020, we're not even thriving over 20. I've shared so many stories. These girls are 18, 17, 21, 19, just took their first hormone shot and they're already found dead in a motel. So I don't want to make it about me.
Cloudy
It's
Cloud
Christmas.
said, sad, no new video on Tea Time.
What happened?
Cloudy Cloud said, sad, no new video on Tea Time.
Right, yeah. And so Shayla knows she's a businesswoman, a trans Black businesswoman. Sometimes it's hard to get all the girls to show up. Sometimes it's hard to get things done when you ain't got this. So I would love to employ trans women to come on and pay them for their stories. But I can no longer, listen, when we started the show, when we started the channel, it was 3 trans sex workers putting in sex work money to pay a videographer. We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't have to have sex for money to pay for space, video equipment. Like, why is that? Why was that? Why did that happen for so long? So moving forward, since I'm no longer working with the other 2 women, they chose to take other paths, but my passion is still media. I feel like when I grew up, all I saw was Jerry Springer, Maury. I want to see trans women of color represented in all forms and all ways. You know, don't show me just the good. You know, the messy is real. That's what it is. But there's a message within the mess. When you dismiss the girls as crazy, oh, she's this, she's that. How did she get that way? Let's hear our stories. So if anyone wants to donate, Tea Time Network Cash App. But I'm gonna launch a GoFundMe soon. Not yet, but yeah, it definitely would help. It does help get people to show up, make sure girls can get from A to Z. You know, with transportation, there's a lot of transphobia on the train in New York City. Sometimes the girls are afraid to hop on a train to get to a location. So we just need the finances to secure, you know, location, space, and make sure the girls are safe, you know?
It's Tea Time Network. What is it?
$ Tea Time Network. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see it.
First of all, Queen
It's
Ashley,
Christmas.
I definitely want to like give you major props and lift you for your commitment and dedication. I definitely know, as someone who sort of does the same thing, I know the constant pressure, you know, and the constant needing to have something out there, right? And so I commend you for all the years of dedication that you've given to our community. And it is hard, and you do need support. So it's always going to be a challenge for us as a community to work together, because if we did, we would be so much further as a culture, as a community, right? But we all end up becoming mom and pop shops because nobody wants to work together. Everybody wants to be supreme queen, right? And so
you better talk about it.
You know,
talk about it before it talk about you.
That's how 3 became 1. I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is, and yeah, it is what it is. It's real, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
we gotta learn. We gotta learn. Just because there's another queen around with a crown on, it does nothing against our kingdom unless that queen is trying to. You said what?
Social media can turn us against each other too. When you're doing a consistent show and people are leaving comments, it's easy for the trolls to let someone feel a way about themselves. Like, oh, you know, I like this one. She's my favorite. And then the girls have animosity towards the girl that's the favorite.
Gosh, she's so beautiful. Yeah. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. Bitch, is she the
other 2 look like men? So what I don't like this person. You know, so
machine. Like, are we all in the same room? So, okay, so you're going to validate somebody else's beauty. Guess what? You don't want to sleep with her sexually. So you said all that to say what? Why are you creating so much space to try to make other people feel a way about themselves? You can tell Miss Thing that she looked beautiful in her DM.
Right, but I think that they know that, like...
If you're not going to say beautiful ladies all together, then you probably should muffle your mouth.
Right.
I mean, and quite
But those
honest,
little comments affect the way the dynamics are between the group. Back then, we're in a new, we did that in 2013. It was different. Nothing was like it. Now we have Pose, we have Legendary. We didn't have those programs. So Black trans media looked different 2013 versus 2020. So I'm hoping moving forward now, the girls are going to be in it for the right reasons, not because they want to get more, they just want to get clout or get more work on Backpage. We no longer have Backpage. We utilize Backpage just to fund the show. Now we can utilize the community to give us, help us put the show together. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Sorry, sis. All of us are not here for the elevation and the lifting of our community. Some of our siblings are simply trying to be trans liberties. Some of them are simply trying to self-preserve and create something for their everyday, right? But I have to say, I see more of these people being lifted and shared and being promoted than the people who are actually doing something that impacts our community members' lives positively, right? It's all smoking mirrors. If you have a smoking mirror, then you are more likely to be elevated, particularly in social media space, than someone who is on the ground, who is actually putting in work to change lives. Who's an actual
you got to look at the dynamic of how things are. You got the worker bees.
Yeah.
You got those who just sit up there and they're the ones who do all the work, and you got those who sit up there and they take all the credit. So you got this person who's been doing the work on doing all the groundwork, laying all the groundwork down. And then now that person isn't visible enough or important enough in society's eyes to be able to deliver that message that they created. So they'll have someone else say the same thing you said like a million times. And now all of a sudden, now we all hear it.
Who's lighter, who's more slimmer.
Yeah.
Who's more commercial. Like a stock photo.
Yeah, it's really about people. Our community is filled with people who talk.
Of course, that's what we come from. It's competition.
No
it's competition. It's reading. It's shade. And so, what do you expect from a community that gives off that? Like, you can't expect that the people that are in power. And we'll just say that the people that are in power, we can't expect them to throw down their reins when it comes to us. We can't expect them to treat them like they would treat us because they're not sleeping with us.
Some of them are us. Okay, let's be frank. Some of them are us. Some of them look just like us and live some of the same experiences, right? But they want to create
sometimes
they want to create a 10-foot pole so that they don't have to deal with us directly. They want to talk at us and pretend like they are doing something for community when the only thing that they're doing is talking themselves up.
Right. So, the thing is you shouldn't be the one talking. It should be the people talking. If you got to sit there and talk about yourself and your accomplishments all the damn time, who are you trying to convince, me or yourself?
Right, but
people say what it is, because people will say what it is. Like, so your work speaks for itself. One thing that people can't embrace is what you've done.
I disagree.
It does. It speaks for itself. It may not be amplified or celebrated like it deserves to be celebrated, but it does. It speaks for itself. It's the foundation of everything that's great that people have been sponging off of. So the work does speak for itself, but it does not amplify that person. It does not celebrate the person who actually put the work down, who actually said the words. It's the structure.
It is a structure.
It's the structure. It's how it is. And so it only certain people are able to kind of dismantle, to kind of like, I don't know, find a way through the madness, because like people aren't pulling your seat out. It's just like, oh, you showed up, and they very much let you know that, how the fuck did you get in this space?
Yeah.
Who the hell are you? And so, and the interactions let what's what. And so the only thing we can do, and this is something that I've learned personally, is because I've always made everything about what I can do for other people. Then I had to get to the point of like actually what I can do for myself, because everybody else is excelling.
Everybody else is doing them.
They're excelling. And so I'm the only one saying, what about the kingdom? Not saying focus on the queen, but what about my kingdom?
The village.
The village.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so the people that are screaming about the village, people don't like to hear that. It's all about how fab I can get, how fab I can be. And how many people know me, how many people follow me. Oh, I don't know that person. So it's yeah, it's the them and the us.
Mm-hmm. But as a solution, though, so Queen Ashley, clearly, we have a project very similar to Tea Time, right?
Yes.
And but I want to throw some support behind you. Like, I'm about that life. It's not just about talk. So what I feel, I'd like to offer you a mini grant, a micro grant.
Look at God.
Some funding that we just secured. And so I would definitely need like a sponsorship letter. It's small, but it's just something we could say.
I don't know anything about grants. Like, what's small and what's big? Like, I don't. But anything would help.
To be transparent, our micro grants are $500, right? Okay. And so, hey, where are you barking at? So to be transparent, they're $500, right? And I don't know how much more money we'll be able to get into this fund, but that's what I can offer you right now. Just as something to say, you are trying to put some energy into the community, and we want to be able to support that, right?
Oh, amazing.
Okay, that's amazing. I appreciate that.
I'm hoping, because I am writing for different grants, so I'm hoping that as other things come along, I'll still be able to support your project. So,
Fox T said, "Oh my God, that's amazing."
So if we connect like offline, I will tell you the things that we need, which basically is just a request letter saying that we have this project and we would love for you to support us, and this is what the project does. Send that over to me. Boom, we got that together for you.
Or could I send you the GoFundMe when it's created so that it could
It has to be a letter.
Okay. All right.
And I would not use GoFundMe, as we just put on our summer celebration that Queen Shea performed for us for. You don't get that money right away. It's like in 3-month intervals. So if you are looking to create action and be more immediate, I would not do GoFundMe, because you will have to wait for that money.
Thank you for that, because I was expecting, GoFundMe, but okay.
Yeah, right. I would definitely stick to your Cash App, Venmo, and then just kind of post updates on how your fundraising efforts are doing.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No worries.
And just like you share everybody's stuff, we're gonna share it like crazy. So just put the legwork in and create it, and let people know what the need is, what you need to get it up and running. And so it looks different trying to fund something by yourself. And so it's no shame in asking for help. And so that's what your community is supposed to be for.
Absolutely.
And like Shayla, like you did your project where like it was like a whole concert. Like I envision that. Like I want Tea Time, the new one, to be like a 30-minute conversation and then a queer artist performs at the end. I think that would be beautiful. Like we need that. We need a TRL, 106 in Park. Why don't we have things like that?
Shayla's last event, I don't know if you saw it.
It was beautiful. I was like, okay, I need that
You know,
budget.
I
I
didn't
need
expect
that.
that.
I need that quality.
I didn't see a lot of these big organizations running that thing like that. It
Well,
was very impressive.
thank you. But again, that's one of the things that as trans people we have to do, because people will judge, our
They
stuff
already
so
expect
much.
something low budget. And a
Absolutely.
lot of times, these videographers will give us something low budget because they don't think that we know what good quality is. But a lot
Yeah.
of us, we know the difference between 480p and 1080
Okay.
HD.
Well,
Those
some
are
of us know,
qualities.
excuse me.
Yeah,
Right.
some of
We know what HD is. Don't hand us 720 and say that it's 1080p.
that part. But I do, I also just want to say thank you for the work that you do, for your contribution. It really is an informative platform for community news.
I
So
definitely appreciate both of
congratulate
those
you on
platforms.
that.
I appreciate both of them. Both of them. It's important, and it's so necessary. So, it's not a thing to where we have these two that are similar. It's just the fact that we have it at all, and so there's no competition. There is space. There's room for like 5 more of them.
There is never going to be too much. Like, for instance,
Right.
I'm always saying, like, it is not a proud thing to say you are the only person doing something. It's not cool.
Right.
Like, if we are really about community, it is about lighting other candles. It is about lighting other torches, because my candle, honey, I'm burning that bitch on both ends. And so it will go out soon. And I'm getting old, honey. I'm a disabled girl and I'm still out here trucking the streets every day. But I have to set community up for the future, for the time when I'm not here.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't have other lights that I'm lighting, then our community is not going to have other soldiers to continue that legacy, to continue empowering and lifting us as a culture. So even right now, you are in need of assistance. Our community is not just going to come flock and say, hey, sis, I got you. But we have to be the people who change that narrative. I am going to assist you. I'm going to support you. Period.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I love you, Shayla. And for the viewers that are out there, and if you're just tuning in, we have the link to Tea Time Network where you can support at home. So feel free to share this live on your social media platforms and encourage everyone to.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you. So what else? It's Christmas. I mean, come on. I don't want to keep getting emotional here. What are the comments saying? I can't see the comments.
Supposed to be emotional a little bit. Like we're not gonna be like sobbing the whole time. But this is the Christmas season, and it's the gift of sharing, the gift of caring. And so that's what a lot of us need during this time. And so it's so important to get it where you can get it at. There's a shortage of it, so get it where you can get it when you can get it.
And also it's about paying it forward. And honestly, going back to our community celebration, she has showed up for us. She didn't have to.
Of course, because you always show up. You always show up.
And I appreciated you for that. But again, this is another way for us to keep that energy going. We got another queen, another sister who needs some energy. And we have to put some money support into that. Especially when it's positive, especially when someone isn't asking for
a handout.
When someone
handout. They're not asking for a handout.
For clout. Like, I'm sorry. We got enough of our community members who are out there putting on an act for community, and it's just
one thing selfish that I never asked for? A fucking house. I wanted to put up a GoFundMe so bad to be like, I'm in desperate need of a house. Can y'all help me out?
People have
And
done it and reached their goal. You should do it.
So I want a house so freaking bad. I am tired of living in a freaking apartment. I'm tired. I'm a musician. I feel like my voice is too fucking loud for the echo that goes on. I'm not trying to have no grown adult try to tell me to shh. I'm a
I feel like
you
every
bad.
queen needs a
You know,
castle. I
like,
agree.
I'm gonna need you to back up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's already bad enough. Like first of all, y'all know I did 10 years in a fucking prison. All these boxes feel like is a prison. And the smaller it is, the more it feels like a prison. And then when people get to barking at you, your neighbors and stuff get to talking about something, oh, your music, you. Then the more, it feels like a fucking prison, like a prison. Like the guards.
So I'm gonna blast one of your songs for you for Christmas. So we can close out. You want to read some of the comments? Are we up to speed with the comments? I'm
Okay.
gonna.
Can you introduce Queen, please? Was late coming.
So I just put my email address in the comments so Ashley can actually hit me up. I have to get my day started, but this was amazing. I appreciate you.
Kitty say everybody is in need of a house. Yes, baby, we in need of a house. I can't do it no more. I'm too old for an apartment.
Okay.
Too old. I feel like at some point we deserve the.
My dog needs some grass.
You said what?
That my dog needs grass.
Oh, period. Right. It'd be lovely to have the dog go ahead and take a free lap around you.
Don't.
Stay in my yard now.
Exactly. I'm gonna push out. Thank you again, Queen. I appreciate this space. And happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Shayla.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Ashley, I thought Ashley
was
gone the whole time. I seen the little black screen. Ashley, I thought you would go.
Oh no, I'm here.
A photo. Need a photo up in there. I think this is the most listeners that have came on at one time. So I feel like at some point the live has finally started to reach some people. So if you're just chiming in, feel free to give to this link. That's Tea Time Network, and support Tea Time with the girls. We just met for this impromptu celebration of Christmas. This is Christmas with Shea. You feel free to come through and say Merry Christmas. And I think Ashley is going to send us off with a little music. The whole little situation.
You said you can't play music too loud in your apartment, so I'm gonna put this shit to the max.
No, it's perfectly fine. I sing like, my voice. I think my voice can carry throughout the whole building.
Yeah, no, I used to have that too here in my apartment building. People used to like hello, and then when they blast their music, I blast my music.
Oh, now it's party time. It's party time. Christmas. Party time. Happy holidays, Cloudy Cloud. After the broadcast, feel free to listen back.
I'm out of control. Cause I just can't keep on. I'm trying all of you.
All right, should we do? What do they say? I hear those comments. Are those comments going crazy?
Are they what?
It says their comments. What the comments saying? Okay.
Happy holidays. Wow, amazing.
Yes. Okay. Making sure they got. Okay.
Yeah.
So should Miss Claus, and then you want to take it out from there?
Yeah, I said we ended with Mrs. Claus.
All right. All right. So if you want to book me for your private parties, I'm gonna be at DJ Ashley.
Without Mrs. Claus, there'd be no toys anymore. There'd be no heaven, there'll be no Christmas at
The right man. Hey.
Oh, right. Oh, I feel like I burned, I burned some calories. That was great.
Oh my God. I probably should have got my big stuff up too and danced. I was sitting in my
I
chair
like you
like,
have the lights ready. We didn't even
yeah.
prepare that.
You said what?
I love how you have the lights ready. We didn't even prepare, like, oh, make sure you have your lights ready. You just
Right.
like, boom, put the lights on.
I do love this new ring I have because you know it has like all the functions for like the colors and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
switch it to like every color you want.
Yeah, this is old and it actually makes a lot of noise. Like if you can't hear it, but it makes like a old.
Oh, you got the whole spinny spin.
It's a grandma disco ball. She makes a lot of noise, but yeah,
We got this is a strobe light.
I enjoyed so much being a part. I wish I was here a little earlier, but I was putting my face on.
I I definitely enjoyed like every part that we did because I feel like it wasn't like we were trying to get like a million views or anything. This
Oh
was
yeah,
all about just trying to spend the holidays with family and friends and fans, just to come on out to say Merry Christmas. So a lot of people probably will see the live afterwards
right.
and would probably say, "Oh, they had a little Christmas little party," you know. And yeah, there'll probably be some comments later on, and so we encourage people, if you're watching this broadcast now, first of all, Boo, since you late, you need to go ahead and donate at least $10 into the Tea Time Network.
I would
Right here,
appreciate
it's
it.
right on
And
the
go to
screen.
Apple, Spotify, titles, and
Oh,
stream Shea Diamond. Every penny counts. Y'all think we be playing?
it
Every
does.
stream counts.
Yeah, it really
Support
does.
your favorite artists. People. I know people that be like, "Yeah, I play you all the time." I'm like, "Show me the screenshot." We better be on that end of
You
the
are
year.
petty with a purpose, like a lot of my friends. They just be like, Shia, all those people be saying that they love your music, love your music. Do you think that they can actually show you where they purchased it at on their phone?
They can. It does
And
tell them on Apple, on Apple Store. It does. Someone can send you like, oh, they just purchased, bought. It says bought, I think. Yeah. But
yeah,
support. Everyone support.
that's what it's about. Ashley, I thank you for coming on and
Yes,
getting
thank
all
you for
gorgeous
having
and
me.
stuff for the broadcast and stuff. You always have to you always give a look. You always give a
Oh my
look.
God. I tried. These days with the pandemic, it's like, where you going? Take
Yeah.
that dress off. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't being seen. So I put on a little black dress. But yeah.
Had to share little time celebrating with you 2020 Christmas.
Yeah.
Definitely. We're not gonna let no pandemic slow us down, stop
Shut
us
down for what?
from connecting with the people that we love. That's not how this is going to work, So yeah, you can't stop us because we virtual now. Ooh, we virtual now. Thank you, Ashley, so much for
Bye,
for for
everybody.
for joining.
I'm going to sign off. Take care, everybody. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Feliz Navidad. All right, I'm out of here.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for having me.
For those of you who are just tuning in right now, the broadcast is going to come to an end. I thank everyone for joining the broadcast. And again, if you're watching this now and you're just coming in, we're trying to show our support to Tea Time with the Girls. And so right now we are trying to raise a little moolah, young moolah, baby. Mm-hmm. So you can donate to Tea Time Network, and I have it right there on the screen. So support if you can. $10 goes a long way. So make sure you chime in and say that she'll send me. Love and light, everybody. Thanks so much for joining this broadcast, and Merry Christmas.